Thanks for stopping on in for today's college football pick video play for Wednesday, November 7th, 2018. In this one, talking about this matchup in the Mid-American Conference between the Toledo Rockets and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our picks for today's action, including our daily free play, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading into this one, the home team here, Northern Illinois, coming in as right around a field goal favorites, and the Huskies right now, they're sitting atop the MAC West standings with a mark of 6-3 overall. They're 5-0 in conference play. They're very well positioned right now to go on and win that MAC West division crown, and then they'd probably meet the Buffalo Bulls in the championship game. We'll see how things play out over in the East, but it's been a situation this year where the East hasn't been quite as bad as they've been in recent years. The West has dominated the Mid-American Conference, it seems, for a number of years now, but the best overall team perhaps might be the Buffalo Bulls over on the east side of things. We'll see how that dynamic plays out once we get closer to that championship game. Talking about the road team here, the Toledo Rockets, they've looked much better in their last two outings, coming off back-to-back convincing blowout wins over Ball State and Western Michigan. This is a really good sign for the Rockets, given where they were prior to that. They had lost on the road against Eastern Michigan, and then they looked really bad in a 2-touchdown defeat at home against the Buffalo Bulls, where Toledo just simply couldn't get things going on the offensive side. But since that result, putting up 51 and 45 points in back-to-back victories there for the Rockets certainly has to have them feeling a bit more confident coming into this one. But going against another one of the tougher defensive opponents within the MAC, perhaps this is going to be another situation where the Rockets could struggle like they did against the Bulls just a few weeks ago. In terms of their overall numbers on the year, Toledo, they've been an offensive-oriented group. Certainly, they're 11th in the nation in scoring average, compared to just 89th in total team defense. So they're going on the road here to take on the Huskies, who have been the pinnacle of consistent success within league play this year. But also the Huskies, they have to be feeling good about themselves. Over the past month plus of action, they've gone on to win their last 5 games in a row, and really a team that has tested themselves immensely if you go back to the non-conference defeats coming against teams like Iowa, Utah, and Florida State, and then also a really great victory on the road against BYU more recently. And then in their last outing, the Huskies getting past Akron by a final of 36-26. So back-to-back road wins for the Huskies coming in to this home contest. Their last outing at home came against a very competent Ohio opponent. The Huskies were able to pick up that victory by a final of 24-21. And actually, another interesting thing to note, Northern Illinois, they have faced a road-heavy schedule this season, and over the last month and a half of action, 5 out of their last 6 games have been on the road. So the Huskies have to be feeling good about coming back to their home field for this one. This is a defensive-oriented group, no doubt about it. Northern Illinois, 29th in the nation in points allowed, compared to just 125th in scoring average. We expect those scoring numbers to probably get better here down the stretch run, going against their conference slate in comparison to a lot of these out-of-conference games where the Huskies took their fair share of defeats where they weren't able to put up a ton of points. So we think the difference maker here today is going to side with Northern Illinois, the home field advantage, and their massive edge on the defensive side of the ball. We think that their offense can do more than enough against this Toledo defense themselves, and then leverage that defensive strength on the other side to go on and win and cover this field goal spread. So again, siding with the home team here, taking the Northern Illinois Huskies, giving the 3 points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks for today's action, including our daily free play over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for future videos.